BFDIA just came out, and since I was bored, I thought, why not make a video about it?
I worked on this at 3 a.m., so you better be thankful of all the time I put into this video.
Today we are going to look at the highs, the lows, and the in-betweens of BFDIA 18 and determine if it's a good episode or not. Before we begin, I would like to say that I made this video after watching it for my first time, so I could just rewatch the episode, my thoughts would be completely different. So, anyways, hit that subscribe button as well as that bell there, I guess, too, and let's get this review started. To kick things off, the best part of the episode was definitely the challenge. For as good as most of the newer BFDI episodes are, a lot of them basically have the same thing where there's like a very basic challenge. Sometimes this can work very well, like in Teapot 6 where the challenge is massively expanded and completely complex. But sometimes we get instances like Teapot 4 where, well, actually, Teapot 4 had the best challenge and was also the best episode. Anyways, this challenge seems to point more towards the Teapot 6 side. The challenge is basically a round of Turf War in Splatoon, and it's kind of cool that it's like that. Plus, the somewhat Return of Gelatin Steakhouse was nice and did not feel forced at all. The interactions between Tennis Ball and Fries were cool. Last but not least, they finally actually gave Spongy something to do. Now that all of that is out of the way, let's look at what could have gone better this episode. To kick things off, the return of Football Speaker Box felt kind of forced. I do get why they wanted to bring her back, but I don't think it was worth getting rid of Fiery Speaker Box just to bring her back. But they do have Yellow Face. This episode is very strange. At first it looks like they're going to do some sort of arc with him in the color purple, but then they just don't do it. Last but not least, Woven Twinkle for elimination was kind of funny, but also forced at the same time. So after that entire deep but also not deep look, what do I think about this episode? It's pretty good. Well, this episode does have a good amount of problems. The challenge and some of the character interactions make it entertaining enough for me to enjoy it.
Time for me to go to bed, Yvonne!